Sabrina.
And I'm Paulina.
And welcome to Cohort Cooking! Today we'll be making a Mediterranean dish called hummus.
More commonly known as hummus.
To make this dish, you will need olive oil, salt, pepper, paprika, tahini, garlic, lemon juice, parsley, and most importantly, chickpeas.
Now let's go to Melissa with the history.
Chickpeas were first cultivated in the ancient Mediterranean and the Middle East 7,400 years ago. Tahini originated in India around 5000 BC, and there are references to it found on cuneiforms from 3500 BCE. The origins of olive oil are Eastern Mediterranean, most probably Greece. Stone tablets found dating back to 2500 BC from the court of King Menos of Crete make first reference to the oil. Garlic began being cultivated 7,000 years ago in Central Asia. It had long been a staple in the Mediterranean region, Asia, Africa, and Europe.
Black pepper
Originated in India, Malaysia, Madagascar, China, and Indonesia around 2000 BCE. Salt was first produced and cultivated in northern China, where people have been harvesting salt from a lake, Lake Yuncheng, by 6000 BC. Red paprika originated in southern Mexico, Central America, and the Antilles Islands, where Native Americans first began using it for healing and seasoning in 1931. The origin of the lemon is unknown, though lemons are thought to have first grown in Assam, a region in northeast India, northern Burma, and China around 4,000 years ago. Parsley is native to the central Mediterranean region, specifically southern Italy, Greece, Algeria, and Tunisia, and was first cultivated around 2,000 years ago.
Chickpeas originated in the Mediterranean and have been a part of their culture for most of its existence. It was a very popular and common street food because of its nutritional value. Tahini reached the Mediterranean via trade between Greece and India. It was well received and often found in Greek cookbooks as early as 3500 BCE. The first olive trees were brought to the Mediterranean by Phoenicians. In Greece, they then began to use the olives as a source of oil. Olive oil was well received, served many purposes, and became a large export. Garlic reached the Mediterranean through trade with Central Asia. Once it arrived, it became a staple in the Mediterranean dishes and a greatly used ingredient. Black pepper was often used in antiquity for commerce in the Eastern world. It found its way into the Mediterranean before the Christian era through trade with South Asia. The trade of black pepper also became an influential activity among traders during the Age of Exploration. Salt first reached the Mediterranean through trade with Central and East Asia. It was very well received, and they even began gathering sea salt from their own Mediterranean Sea. Originating in central Mexico, paprika was brought to Spain in the 16th century. The trade in paprika expanded from the Iberian Peninsula to Africa and Asia, reaching Central Europe through the Balkans during Ottoman rule. This spread paprika all throughout the Mediterranean and made it very well received, often being used as a color agent in foods. Lemon reached the Mediterranean through trade with Northeast India and China. It became a very popular ingredient in many recipes and was often used as a garnish. Parsley first started being cultivated in the Mediterranean region due to the right temperature and climate for its growth. It became a popular trade item and garnish for many dishes.
The first step is to add 2 cups of chickpeas into a food processor.
Next, pour 1/3 of the chickpea juice into the food processor.
Next, you're going to add 1/4 cup of tahini.
After adding tahini, pour in the juice of 1 lemon.
Then pour in 1/4 cup of olive oil.
After adding olive oil, add 2 cloves of garlic.
Add 1/4 tablespoon of salt and 1/4 tablespoon of pepper.
Lastly, add 1 tablespoon of paprika.
After sealing the food processor, blend the mixture until it is smooth.
12 seconds later.
Now that our dish is silky smooth, we're gonna add a pinch of paprika and a hint of parsley. The hummus is now done. Take your favorite snack and dip it right in.
Thank you for watching Cohort Cooking. If you want to learn more about the dish, stay tuned.
Bye!
The word hummus is an Arabic word meaning chickpea. Hummus is a Levantine Arab dip or spread made from chickpeas, which are a vegetable that have been cultivated throughout the Middle East and India for thousands of years. Many regions around the world claim to be the place where hummus originated. However, because hummus has been around for so long, the exact origin has been lost. There are several folklore tales in which hummus is described as one of the oldest known prepared foods. Others speak of a legend that hummus was first prepared in the 12th century by Saladin. Although the exact known origin of hummus is unclear, we do know that chickpeas were known to be cultivated in the ancient Mediterranean and the Middle East. It was consumed in ancient Palestine and was one of the earliest crops in Mesopotamia, as well as a common food on the streets of ancient Rome. It is also known that ancient Greek philosophers Plato and Socrates made reference to the nutritional value of hummus in their writings. Ancient recipes for hummus have also been discovered.